And we are back. Need some adjustments to the audio because it was irritating me. It sounded like crap. Way too harsh. So now it should sound a lot better. I also went back to base and upgraded some of my tools. So this is the most impressive. This is gonna do some nice damage. I got like 11 shots with it. I want to get to 3,000 before I upgrade. So I want to do another mission. Alright. What mission should we do? Actually, let me turn the game down a little bit. It's a little bit loud. Let's do it about here. There we go. Okay. So that way the noises aren't super loud, but they're still loud.
It's locked.
Okay, so what are we looking for here? We need the necklace, the man hiding in the sewers, which I'm saving for later. Yeah, let's bring her money back. What is that? Ew. Where is she?
It's locked, all right.
They've got bigger.
Why? It won't open from this side.
Stupid!
I'm the stupid one.
There's one of them birds.
Can't open doors while I'm in combat. Kind of annoying.
Steady, boys, we've got one of them. Roll back to the hell that spawned you. We'll crush this. The vampire kills are not a science.
Not all of them. Oh, so I wasn't supposed to meet him yet. Oh. Cool. So they're slaves that somehow survive getting bitten. Yeah. So the Volpons. Okay, so there's Volpine versions, just those big guys. Okay, so now I can go back this way. I've unlocked the shortcut. to Gizzy. Where is she? You're gonna have to find her. There's Lottie. Here she is.
You again? What'd you...
I've identified the men who stole from you. You were right. They were members of some self-proclaimed militia.
I knew it! Did you find the money too?
Yes, here it is. They thought they could finance their activities with it.
I never thought a man like you would be kind enough to... I misjudged you. Badly. Well, thank you, sir.
Will you give the money back to your comrades, then?
Fuck those bastards who fired me. I'll give the money to Miss Gillingham. Her son Jack was a friend of mine. He was killed recently.
Sweet.
I know you were friends with Miss Gillingham's son, Jack. Tell me about his death.
Jack's murder has been a shock to the neighborhood. A sign that the situation is now out of control.
Why is that?
There has always been tension between the Wet Boot Boys and members of the trade union. But a murder? That's a first.
Who killed him?
No one will ever know. One thing is certain. While Jack was alive, I had one less reason to drink.
Why does that upset you so much?
I wish I had found the time and words to tell him how important he was to me before it was too late. Another failure for Giselle Paxton.
What? Wait, what? Why was he important to her? Oh, well, she's healthy.
Well, I'll leave you for now. Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
Alright, so I'm ready to evolve. My goal was 3. I've got 3. Where's the old lady? I haven't met this guy yet. He's lost. So I need headache medicine. I need to look up where to get the headache medicine because I'm pretty sure I missed it at some point. It's probably just laying around somewhere and I just walked right past it. Find a safe house. Oh, here's one right here. That's right. Let us sleep. Now what I want to do is actually upgrade this. Because this one's actually pretty tough looking. What else can I do with this, though? Ooh. This has no cost. This one has to... This one is so much better, it's ridiculous. No, I don't want to cancel. What? The game crashed? That's just rude. I hope it's saved. Somehow I crashed the game. I don't understand how, but whatever. I hope that's saved. Because that would be really irritating if it did not. Yeah, it saved. Good. So the only one that's still affected is her. She's got an affliction. Jeez, they are fatigued. So many fatigued. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fatigued. I definitely need to go and fix that. So I'm gonna need to make 7 fatigue medicines. get to it. We got people to heal. Alright, what'll be the fastest way? Is there a way to fast travel in this game? That would be really annoying. I mean, really nice. Oh well. Okay, so this area is my best bet.
I cannot enter.
Guess I gotta open that gate.
It's locked.
Really?
It's locked, all right.
See them fancy clothes?
Whoa, 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 these guys are level 20. That's not good. Where am I? I need to get out of here. Okay, so there's the boat. God, there's no easy way to figure out how to get around. It's really annoying. Because I have no idea where I'm going.
Shit!
Wait.
Burn it, boys!
No, wait, I can't get rid of that. This is the one I need to get rid of.
Bloody leech!
Oh! Ow. Okay, maybe that wasn't a good choice. What? Okay, he interrupted my ability. And then he did a double slash. let's head back. What I want to do...
It's on to us! Ah! It's one of them vermin! Steady! Not one of them! I order you to step back!
Really?
Die, vermin!
How do I know how many hits I can take?
Be strong! Stuffy fucking beast!
Bigger problems elsewhere.
Now, where am I supposed to distribute these? Oh, what do the posters say? That's the question. If they're giving information about the vampires, it would be very bad for me. On the other hand, if it's just general information about avoiding them, then that's different. It's not too bad. I don't think that'll hurt all that much. It could, but I doubt it will. So where all can I put them? East End Docks. Okay, so down here. Wait. West End. So I guess this is the East End? There's Whitechapel. That's south. West. So this would be East End.
I cannot enter.
So... I don't get it. Somehow I got here, but I don't know how. Because if I go this way, I'm trapped. And I can't go through there. Wait, it blocked the damage, but I still took fire. That's annoying. Ow. Where'd he go? Oh, that doesn't last very long either. How long does it last? 5 seconds. Ouch. I mean, in the heat of the battle, it's not bad, but you can't really prepare with it. You have to hit it just before an attack.
I'd step over there!
Oh. Knocked me out. I thought it was doing good there. What? Oh. Yeah, that's what I thought. So I am supposed to put him here. Because there is no east.
Good evening, Miss Gillingham.
Of course. So...
Goodbye, Miss Gillingham.
Alright. Where am I supposed to put all this? Supposed to put all these posters around town. Why? Why do you keep crashing? The game just keeps crashing. I don't understand why it's crashing. It would be really nice to know. Alright. So, what I need to be doing is placing these signs. Perfect, I'm right in the street. It says 50 meters. 11... here?
Informing London's inhabitants of the presence of vampires. What does that make me?
Step away, sir.
A double or a triple agent?
I said go back home!
This is no place for a gentleman.
This is amusing.
This one's mine! Rewind sound from the...
I need to place... here? No. Where am I placing it?
You get them weapons ready! Find them! Easy does it, boys! We can deal with this, man!
Oh no.
Over there! There's one of them!
3.
Oh my god! Done for him!
Rude. Oh, it was him. I thought it was the preacher. The priest firing off crossbow bolts. I was like, what the heck? No, 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 no. Can't see. I'm gonna die if I don't. Oh, there's another one. How many of them are there? Okay. Thank you. Oh my god, which wall am I putting this on? It says down here. I thought I already put one down there. Let's do it again. Okay. Okay, so the last one just goes down here. It also portrays vampires as like
Crush that leech voice!
Uh-oh.
He's dead!
Ow. Okay.
Done. Mr. Throgmorton should be happy.
Now I can get rid of this guy. Where is he?
Good evening, Mr. Throgmorton.
Dr. Reed.
I put up your public service announcement. Consider the common folk warned about the vampiric presence.
Thank you, Dr. Reed. You may not realize it, but you saved a great many lives today.
Do you really think they could be useful?
See the sad saint of the East End? How a single man can help so many people? I consider myself the discreet protector of these men and women.
Mm-hmm.
You've never faced, let alone killed a vampire, Ichabod. You're a fraud.
No, I'm not. I may embellish the truth concerning my achievements, but I'm totally dedicated to my quest.
You have courage, Mr. Throgmorton. Perhaps that is all one requires to face the demons.
Thank you, Dr. Reed. You'll see. One day I'll find and kill one of these monstrosities with my own 2 hands.
Oh, come on. So I was supposed to break him down.
Tell me, Ichabod.
He is a truly
Tell me, Ichabod.
He is a truly
Okay. I need a high level to take him. Right now I need to focus on getting back to base.
And good hunting, Mr. Throgmorton.
I hope they'll all return to the...
Alright, how am I going to get back here? There's got to be a way. Here it looks like. Because this area is ridiculous. I want to see if I can go here.
Shadows, once the epidemic is past.
Yeah, that's it. Because if I can use that to get back, then that'll be much safer. It looks like I can go out on the dock. And there's some kind of safe way back. Yeah. I remember this. I knew there was another way, I just couldn't see it from the map. Yeah, see, now we're back. Hello.
Good evening, Mr.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Mr. Fishburne.
Okay, so...
Good evening, Mr. Fishburne.
Ah, that's not what I'm trying to do.
Goodbye, Mr. Fishburne.
What? Where am I?
And I will show you how a wet boot does business. Get away from me, you bastard! Get the fuck out, you crazy bastard! You won't get me here! Get out! What are you people, huh?
Are you all right, sir? What are you doing in a place like this?
I'm not sure that's any of your business.
I hope you realize that staying here will put your life at great risk.
Pah! I'm not afraid of these guards of Priwen, or whatever these thugs call themselves. I can still kick some respect into those youngsters.
I
do
wasn't
I hear, baby?
specifically referring to them, but are you really after these men? Why?
They took my boy! I've had no news since he joined that crazy gang. So I decided to come and find him myself, to get some answers.
I see. But as I said, your life is at risk if you stay here.
Okay.
And I'm not referring to the gangs either. You should leave, sir.
Well, this part of town used to be nicer, let's say. Perhaps you're right. This isn't the best way to save Andrew.
Alright. He's healthy at least. So... bullets on him. Oh!
There is a name engraved under the blood on the back of the case. Jack Gillingham. Perhaps Enid's son.
Yeah, I don't think I should show that to her. I think I should lie on that one. That is not gonna help anyone. Well, I don't even have the headache medicine, so I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. If I had the headache medicine, I could mesmerize her. I mean, it's not like she's gonna survive all this anyway. She is going to die. If not by my hand, by one of these creatures that are simply by time. Nope.
Watch yourselves!
Run!
Steady, boys, we got one of them!
How did he spot me? I think this is going the right way. Yeah. What? Oh, I went into the sewer. That's not what I meant to do at all. God, I look pretty horrible. I'm wondering if that's just because of the abilities or what. So how many of these can I have? Because it looks like I can have a lot of passives.
See them fancy clothes? This one's a top.
Oh crap. I took a wrong turn.
It's a leech! Kill it!
I have to go back across the bridge. Alright, I need to go this way.
Ooh, that's gonna smart. Here!
Easy done, boys. Deal with this vermin. The power of the Lord commands you.
Where is everyone? Oh yeah. Gotta go further in. Okay, now to treat everyone. Wait. I'm like all the way... No, I'm right here. Okay, so this... I'm out back. How do I actually get back into the hospital? Looks like I have to go... here. Ooh, whoop. Yep, that's it. Accidentally bumped my microphone. Alright, so... who needed healing? Fatigue.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor.
Do you need any...
I'm afraid I...
Oh.
That's easy for you to say, Doctor.
Goodbye, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor.
Do you require...
I will be fine.
Nurse, you won't be able to...
I'll try.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you...
Alright, who's next? I thought for sure he would be suffering from fatigue. You're fatigued. Beatrice.
I'm quite bit...
Do you need my...
Don't be ridiculous.
Then you are lucky that...
I wish this hospital could have...
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
Okay. Wait, what? Can you stop? What the heck are you doing? Jesus.
Good evening, Mr. Goswick.
I'm okay.
I have to go now.
Wait, what?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Doctor.
Doctor.
Do you require...
Do you know...
Despite what you...
Well, at least your reputation.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
Reads me like a bull. Never could keep anything from her.
Wait, I was supposed to investigate something. What am I supposed to be investigating? You?
Good evening, Mr.
Good evening, Doc.
Is there anything...
Really?
Unfortunate. Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
You always knew the words to calm the children, Helen. As for me, what a blundering idiot.
He's suspicious.
How long must I wait, damn it? We will not further your agenda, sir. How long is it going to take to fix me?
In the circumstances,
Good evening, Doctor.
Dr. Reed. I am Thoreau Strickland.
What do you think of Dr. Ackroyd's aversion to modern medical methods?
It's a shame he's so narrow-minded. Dr. Swansea taught me that science is about exploring uncharted territory. I'm convinced that's true.
With the influenza and all that's going on, you should put your differences aside, don't you think? Why is it so difficult to work together?
I believe that if Dr. Ackroyd had been the one to discover the transfusion process, he would be the first to recommend its use.
So you believe it's just a question of jealousy and pride?
Dr. Ackroyd is as proud as he is blinded by his obsolete concept of medical science.
Please, could you tell...
I'm a great
What made you choose to be a doctor?
I'm not ashamed to admit you and your work have inspired me. I am honored to have the opportunity to work by your side.
It's always a pleasure to share scientific and medical knowledge with someone eager to learn. I'll be glad to help you if I can.
This epidemic may be the century's most terrible disaster, but I'm convinced that we, as doctors, are the only ones able to defeat it.
I based my technique on my mentor's research. He helped me perfect my method. What is yours?
I'd rather not talk about it. For now, it's just theories and first approach. My process is purely experimental and unsuccessful.
As long as you're cautious and methodical, you may remain empty-handed, but you won't fail.
You're not the first one to warn me, but I am convinced knowledge is the main weapon against the ravages of this epidemic.
I don't like where this is going.
Tell me about the Pembroke?
Well, it has always been an honor to work with Dr. Swansea. But with your arrival, I can't think of a better opportunity to learn about blood transfusion.
You seem quite optimistic. It's a rare and precious attitude in these difficult times.
I'm convinced that this epidemic is a test of endurance and dedication for us men of science.
Questions remain about our capacity to resolve the situation.
True, true. Last summer, during the first wave of the epidemic, I used to joke with Milton about the extra work. We're not smiling now.
Do you need help with anything in particular?
Well, yes, maybe. I'm waiting for a batch of products I ordered for my personal research, yet my supplier seems to have vanished.
Do you want me to play the errand boy for you?
Oh no, Dr. Reed. But if you went personally to his shop, what with your reputation and all, he wouldn't dare to refuse the products I need.
I see. Well, give me the address, for I may pass by if I have time.
All right.
Tell me more about your willingness to experiment with new medical techniques.
Harvey Fiddick is a patient suffering from a severe injury that could cripple him if not treated correctly. I'm convinced your blood transfusion technique could help him.
What is it you really want? To save him, or to prove your point?
Fair question. I want nothing but to save my patient, Dr. Reed. Especially since I know Mr. Fiddick's story.
Tell me Mr. Fiddick's story.
Our first diagnosis was compromised because Mr. Fiddick lied to us about the real origin of his injury. He first claimed it was an accident.
But why would he hide such crucial information from us?
Because he is a proud father, ashamed of putting his children at risk because of his own negligence.
Oh.
Tell me, Thoreau, what's the real cause of your dislike for Dr. Ackroyd?
He refuses to admit that your blood transfusion technique is the only way to save Mr. Fiddick. I'm convinced we must use it.
What Dr. Ackroyd really said is that you lack the skill to perform this operation efficiently. Is there anything you have to say about this?
It's a false conceit. Dr. Ackroyd secretly envies your reputation. His jealousy blinds him. I'm not the real target here.
Do you need my medical attention?
You don't have to worry about me.
Goodbye, Doc.
I don't want to do that last one until I talk to Harvey.
Good evening, Mr. Fiddick.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Tell me about your injury, Harvey. Why do you feel so guilty about it?
My wife died because of me. And now I may lose everything because I've been careless enough to hurt myself. What an arsehole.
Okay, blaming himself. His wife died during the war.
How could your job be responsible for your wife's death?
I was working a double. She went out to bring me a hot meal and got caught in a German bomb raid.
You can't hold yourself responsible for your injury, Mr. Fiddick. Unless you tried to hurt yourself.
Of course I didn't hurt myself. But I can't work until my arm is fixed. My children need to eat, Doctor.
Tell me more about the death of your wife, Harvey.
1915. I was in the army, building workshops for the Royal Flying Corps. Helen was happy I wasn't sent to the front.
What happened?
The Germans sent Zeppelins to bomb the construction site, but they missed their target. My wife was bringing my dinner when the bombs fell.
How are your children after losing their mother?
They were smaller then. The only good thing about this is my Helen didn't bring them with her that night.
I'm sorry for your loss. So many died during the bombings. I served in France and witnessed the carnage there.
I would like to say that she didn't suffer. Truth is, I have no idea. I just know that I'm all that me kids have. Poor little bleeders.
Is there anything else?
I'm all right.
Okay, so
goodbye for now. I'll see you later.
I will not let you down, my boy.
not sure if I should go down this dialogue tree. But we'll see.
Tell Harvey, what is it? This personal involvement could also appear to be a lack of impartiality. You must know that a good surgeon must remain neutral.
I agree. But that does not excuse Dr. Ackroyd's behavior. A man who did not even take time to converse with his patient.
Do you think keeping his distance was a mistake?
All I know is that I'm taking care of human beings with desires, hopes, and fears. Not some biological machine comprised of blood, bones, and flesh.
Goodbye, Doctor.
Alright, so I'm gonna go talk to this guy. I think I have one more. I should have one more fatigue. If not, I need to make one. Yeah, I have two. Good. So that means I can go talk to this doctor over here. The one that's outside.
Good evening. Do you need
Don't take... And that is a good thing. Death and disease is a constant reminder of our mortality. But you have my thanks, Dr. Reed.
Please show me one.
Of course.
It's locked. It's locked, all right.
Okay, who's left? I want to know where Akrod is. Hello, Elwood.
Good evening, Mr. Elwood.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
Soldier?
Not really.
As long as you
don't think you can...
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Damn. The pain. It's here again. Headache, which I still can't treat. Yep, they're the only one left. Oof. He's still got a hint left. What's this last one?
How are you?
The Scowl.
Scowl?
The head of the guard of Priwen stopped by.
You have nothing to fear. The guard...
I noticed there was no love lost between the Brotherhood and the Guard.
They share the same fascination in our species, but they diverge from any commonality in thought. Talk to Dr. Swansea if you wish to know more.
Now that the hunters are aware of my presence, they could discover your whereabouts too.
Don't worry. I've evaded those jackals in the past, and I shall do so in the future. And besides, who would ever suspect the kind Samaritan Lady Ashbury?
When we were at the funeral, I had a feeling. I think I met my maker.
You do not have to tell me if you don't wish to.
There is almost nothing to say. He appeared in a gush of blood, prattled off some riddles, and vanished without even telling me his name.
Be on guard, Jonathan. Whoever your maker is, he's obviously as powerful as he is elusive.
Should I not?
In most circumstances, a vampire would not discuss his maker. There is a strong bond that exists between a maker and their progeny.
You certainly hate skulls.
No, not hate. I pity them. Damaged and broken for eternity. Can you imagine, Jonathan? Can you imagine what they must be suffering?
I would not have labeled them all the same. I've met some that are quite clever, in fact. Much like people.
I am sorry. You should know Scal is derived from slave. Vampires have never looked kindly on their lesser progeny.
Do you think they can be trusted?
They are weaker than us in every sense. From their abilities to being able to control their hunger. There is a savagery in them.
Goodbye for now, my lady.
And I thought last time was
He still has a
Good
secret.
evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
What's going on?
Pippa's time.
You do
Come on.
Do you know?
That's not...
Does it not?
Sometimes I've...
Goodbye, Milton.
I'm quite busy, Ruck.
Tell me, Waverly, what do you think of Dr. Strickland's enthusiasm for his experimental research?
Strickland is playing with his patients' lives for pride and glory. Now that, sir, is unethical.
Are you thinking about something in particular?
Harvey Fiddick needs delicate surgery. I believe we should stick to the usual procedure, but my young colleague obviously disagrees.
Why do you wish to lead this surgery?
I strongly believe that Mr. Fiddick should not be butchered to test an unproven procedure.
If you are going to lead this surgery, I'm trusting you to assume the consequences of your actions, whatever the result.
I'm not the kind of man who runs away from his responsibilities, Dr. Reed. There is no need for you to be looking over my shoulder.
And are you not afraid that your rivalry with Strickland may be blinding you?
Rivalry? I guess you could call it that. But I will never be childish enough to let my personal feelings affect my judgment.
Do you need my assistance?
Not at all.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
Good.
Wait, what do I have?
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswin. Good evening, Mr.
I'm okay.
How painful.
So painful.
Do you need any help?
Thank you.
I have to go now.
I'm alright. Don't waste your time with me.
As for me, what a blundering idiot.
Good evening, Mr.
Good evening, Doc.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
You always knew the words to calm the children, Helen. As for me, what a blundering idiot.
Alright, what am I supposed to do now? Okay, I need to do the pharmacy run.
This city is more peaceful without the bombs, but no less dangerous.
Oh. Who's H.G. Griffin? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Is that him? Yeah, that's him. Okay. That's all I needed to know. Jeez. That took a little longer than I wanted it to. Okay.
Opium is one of the main ingredients of Strickland's medication. Never a good move.
Strickland? Wait, who's Strickland? Ooh. That's not good.
Hello again.
Good evening, Doctor.
How do you feel about Oswald Thatcher? You are more than friends, aren't you?
I love him. I love Oswald. We knew we wouldn't survive the war without each other. But I am terrified, Doctor.
What frightens you so much?
What if people find out? Oswald says I'm ashamed, but it ain't that. It's more, well, you know, I never thought I'd love a man.
Enjoy your love. And enjoy life as long as you can, Mr. Blight. Don't let anyone tell you who you should love or how you should love them.
I appreciate your kind words, sir. But it ain't that easy. It's all so new to me.
You and Oswald were buried alive during the war. Tell me about it.
Yeah. It was last summer. A shell hit our trench and we were buried for a week.
Oswald seemed far more traumatized than you by the event.
It wasn't the first time it happened to me. Surviving it again gave me strength. You believe that?
How did you survive for a week?
Luckily for us, there were rations and water in the tunnel. It was an outpost, see? Since then, Oswald's not keen on being inside for too long.
Goodbye, Mr. Blight. Take care of yourself.
Alright. I got a new hint. Or, no I didn't. I get more dialogue, but...
Hey,
I'll leave you for now, Mr. Cox.
Surprised he hasn't returned to the docks.
I'm quite busy, right?
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
Alright, so I need to talk to...
You always knew the words to calm the children, Helen. As for me...
That's better. Alright. So now it's not recording the clicking. Okay. Alright. So. Where is he? Here he is.
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you.
I located the shop, but it was vandalized, and the owner is missing. All I found was your order.
I was afraid of such bad news. People are so desperate they're ready to burgle a shop for drugs.
That's quite a list you ordered. Opium, sodium hypochlorite. It can't be just headaches you're trying to cure.
This dreadful influenza, of course. I already ran some tests on hopeless cases. Without success, I must admit.
Do you realize you could create a lethal poison without the correct dosage? Then there are the... legal ramifications.
Is this not true of any medical substance, Dr. Reed? However, if you would agree to improve it, I'd be glad to accept your help.
As long as you promise to be scrupulous with your experiments, I may try to gather these substances, and even help improve upon the mixture.
That's all I'm asking for, Dr. Reed. That's all I'm asking.
I want to know about these secret tests you run, and if they can save people from this epidemic. Speak to me now, Thoreau.
I know I may sound presumptuous, but I'm just following your steps, Dr. Reed. I'm casting away the shadows of ignorance by daring to face them.
Self-confidence is essential in our line of work, my young colleague, but only if tempered with the correct amount of cynicism.
But you never doubt yourself, Dr. Reed. I've read all your articles and books. You performed the most daring research during the war.
He wants support. But I want him to take a break.
Don't you think we have enough work already? Perhaps now is not the best time to be chasing shadows.
Chasing shadows, really? It's funny those words coming from the only doctor here who has spent more time outside this hospital than in.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
I will not let you down, my boy.
I can't let Strickland put his patients at risk with opium. Perhaps an adjusted formula will deliver more of a placebo effect.
So I need sodium hichloride. I said, I have that. Potassium permamagnate and ferrous tartrate. So I have that. And I have plenty of that. Oh, this one.
The flower's dying. Strickland's project could be dangerous. I have a mind to report it to Dr. Aykroyd.
Well, I can either bring him the medication, which is a placebo.
But in the circumstances, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt.
I'm quite busy right now.
I know that you're a busy man, but I could use your help and advice.
The great Dr. Reed honors me with a request. What is it exactly?
Dr. Strickland devised an experimental drug for the Spanish flu that he asked me to manufacture.
You know what I think of fringe medical experimentation?
That's exactly why I want you to keep the result, Doctor. I made sure it won't harm anyone, but I'd like you to take care of it.
I see. Put it in my cabinet. I'll give you the key. I'll make sure no one uses this medication by mistake.
I'll do that. Thank you for your help, Dr. Ackroyd.
Thank you for your trust on the matter, Dr. Reed.
Sweet.
Thank you for your time.
I will not let you down, my boy.
Is it up above me? Yeah, it's gotta be.
It's locked. It's locked, all right. It's locked, all right. Now that Dr. Ackroyd has been warned, he should make good use of this formula. It's locked, all right. It's locked. It's locked. It's locked, all right.
So he doesn't have the flu.
Good evening, Nurse Brent.
Good evening, Doctor.
According to the report I read, your unprofessional conduct put a patient in danger, Gwyneth.
That's not true. I know when my patient's life is at risk, and I'm more competent than a lot of doctors that I know. Problem is, I'm a woman.
I don't see what your gender has to do with your abilities, nurse.
Yes, nurse. Because I'll never be a doctor, no matter what my skills. I could make a decision that could save a life, but oh no, that's unbecoming conduct.
Have you heard of Elizabeth Blackwell? She was the first woman listed on the UK Medical Register. Change is slow, but it will come. And you will always have my support.
To have the right to study shouldn't be determined by sex, skin, or wealth. That's all I'm saying.
And I completely agree.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
He needs level 4.
Good evening, Dr. Tippett.
Dr. Reed.
Do you need any
Come on.
Okay, you need to check him.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
Because this guy over here...
Don't waste your time with me.
Good evening, Mr.
I'm okay.
Your medical report says you're not affected by the Spanish flu. What do you think of that, Mortimer?
Does it make me happy? Not in the slightest. If it was up to me, I would have left this place long ago. I know I don't belong here.
And why do you think you don't belong here?
I know the staff have more important things to do than look after me. There's plenty of patients here who need their attention.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
I'm all right. Don't waste your time.
Mm-hmm. I should sell it to him. Because that way he continues to play Jack, and she dies happy.
Time with me.
Alright, I think we're gonna end it here. It's been fun, but I need a break. Thanks for watching.